Welcome to the Mindstorm Productions podcast with your hosts, Mindstorm and Auntie Ange.
Hello everybody.
Hello everybody. I'm just wondering where the dog's gone. I think he ran off sulking. He was sitting on the chair, but he's dived off and then gone off somewhere. I think he's now sulking. Bless him.
He's gone on the basket behind the green screen.
And I've got Star licking my leg with my jeans on.
Dogs, am I right?
I know. So, I hear that you got some sponsors, don't you? Not for us though. On advertising on one of your podcasts. Yes, no, okay. Looking at me gone out.
No. What?
Not for us. You said about one of
No,
our...
they're not sponsors.
Not for us.
Yeah, no, but still. YouTube's automated system detected that we were showing off Norseman in one of the podcasts a few episodes ago. So the automated system put a copyright claim in, and now that it's put adverts on the video, so if the video ever earns money, the money goes towards the company. Yeah, even though we're trying to tell people to, hey, go watch this show.
I know, I'm trying to get people to promote it back on. That's the thanks you get. You know. But I wouldn't mind it if they give me a little small part. I would forgive them then.
I can see my bed hair's doing its thing. Hang on, there we go. It's mirrored.
I'm putting my hand over my jeans because Star keeps looking at my jeans and I hate the feel of the wet jeans. So how has everybody been in this week? Busy week? Not busy week? Not heard of anybody's experience on the rides at all? Yeah, what they've had? Embarrassing things? I had one ride actually and I came off it sick.
Oh.
I was dating somebody, which was really embarrassing.
Oh.
And I had to dive into a bin to be sick in the bin. That was when I was about 17.
Okay.
At Drayton Manor. I came off one of the rides and I felt suddenly sick.
Okay,
And
sad
I was
little
dating
face.
somebody. So that's nice, isn't it? You're trying to impress a bloke lad. And your head is in there being sick. If you can get to the toilets in time. That's funny.
Hey, take a star.
Come on then, look, we've got our little mascot with us. Say hello everybody to Star. Star, say hello. See, she just licks. They lick you to death, these dogs do. So, that's I don't like the colour in here. Sort the colouring out.
What do you mean?
It makes me
colour?
look tired. I look tired.
It just brightens everything up, that's all it is.
It brightened my tiredness up.
But also at the same time, yeah, the shadow is, because I've got a really bright light up here, because this is the only place I can fit it for now. So it kind of comes down and makes her eyes look darker.
See how long his tongue is? I have this one on the back of the sofa pulling my hair. And I had that one then trying to lick my face. And you're trying to fight two little tiny dogs. It's not easy off you. Well, they lick for England. So yes, what shall we start with today?
Well, you wanted to talk about scammers.
I want to talk about scammers. See how. Right, are we all fed up of scammers? Yay! I hear you cry. I am. And I've had many dealings with them because I like winding them up. You know, I get the one that goes, oh, I've lost my wife, she died, and I work on the oil rigs, and my son is in Africa, private education, which is absolutely fantastic, but I can't even afford private education for my kids, but hey-ho. And he suddenly fell ill, and he wants the money going over there. So I was watching some clip of a series called Friends, and they got a scene, you know, where it got Bruce Willis in it, and he comes in because Ross is dating his daughter, and he guess he lost his wife and his daughter was ill. And I'm gonna, every time a scammer contacts me now, you hate it, I'm gonna say, oh, that part that's the same thing that was said in so and so program, episode, season so and so, episode so and so. I'm gonna start saying that to him. Did you copy their lines?
Even though I keep saying to her, don't respond to him, because all it does is just encourage more scammers to come towards her. But, she's like a teenager, thinks she does whatever she wants and refuses to listen, so...
I had fun with the last few, haven't I? Pretending they're Uthred, Alexander Draymond. Thank you for being a fan. Who said I'm a fan? You watch Last of LK, was it? TLK, Last of the Kingdom. I don't know. He shorted it down to the words anyway. And I went, so what if I watch it? Doesn't mean I'm a fan of yours. I don't particularly actually like you. So I was a bit.
Even though you actually
do. I do like Alexander Draymond. I love to be an extra on there. So when him and his other male colleagues walk past, actors, I could go like marking that, go, oh, it's like 3 gorgeous men walk past me, or am I having a hot flush? Oh. That is my dream, to do that. You spotted something. What have you not done?
This.
You've not redated it. Are you sure it's
Renumbered
35 and not 36?
35, I checked. It's okay, the thumbnail is the actual number.
So, yes. So, somebody was telling us about our podcast at the beginning. You didn't see us, and then, ta-da! We're here! Yeah, so what else would you like to say about scammers? I feel sorry for the... I had to talk to Margaret the other day, and she was on about them. She has them about her insurance on a washing machine and this, that and the other. And it's just bad.
They definitely target old people because they're more gullible to it.
I know, she just replied saying I don't own them, and my children do my washing and stuff. Don't you get fed up of them though? Really, they do your head in.
And some people try to justify it, like, oh, they're from a country where the only way they can get money is to do this, like, stuff them.
No.
They can all die in a hole for all I care.
No. If they've got money to buy a computer, and they've got money to buy the internet, and they've got money to buy the latest mobile phones.
Work for a company that scam. A whole company that does the scamming.
Yeah, who'd be the mega rich person that does set the business up in the first bloody place? No, sorry, no sympathy. Sympathise somebody who's just gone and lost their job, or been hit by COVID, or something like that, or all the other stuff that's gone on in the world. Let's talk about...
Before we move on, you get some people that be like, oh, if you were starving or your family's starving, you'll do the same. It's like, I don't care. I have no empathy. I really don't care.
No, I wouldn't actually. No, I wouldn't scam somebody out of their money. I'd get off my butt and earn it properly. That's how I do it.
Just like we're kind of doing right now. Financial struggle, but we're kind of working for it.
Yeah.
Trying, at least.
I think about 80% of the population are where we are at the moment with all this COVID. I mean, I feel sorry for the shops and the pub trade and everything, and they've all been hit hard by it. Yes, that's why my heart goes out to them. Everybody's been hit at the moment.
Yeah, I'm about like we've been on the financial struggle for longer than the COVID though.
Yeah, we have. That's the way it goes though, isn't it? It's the way the cookie crumbles, I'm afraid.
Yeah.
It'll change, everything changes, nothing stays the way it is.
Another thing about scammers, how about the one that's going around in Telford apparently?
Is there?
Emily told me about, remember pretending to give out the vaccine, claiming they work for the NHS, charging people 160 quid or something for it.
Which, yeah, but that makes me laugh because it's the NHS, and the NHS you don't pay for things like that.
I know, but still people will be gullible for it.
Or wanting it, or they pay it to jump the queue, then it's bigger for them.
Yeah.
You just wait for your name to be called up, because God knows what they're pumping into you. Could be putting a drug, and then they become addictive, and then you go to them as a drug dealer. You don't know, do you?
Referring to the scammer going around could potentially be drugging people up. But then again, oh yeah, no, they are charging for it. So I was going to say like they wouldn't give drugs away for free. That's too expensive. But then again, no, they're charging for it. So
I tried a few tops on before we came on, because the one top I got on, it's got all bleach marks on it when I'm tidying up, It's one of my tatty t-shirts. And then I took that t-shirt off to have another one that is completely very, very thin because it's old. So I changed that. I put a nice top on, but it looked too summery and we're not in summer, so I thought, oh, I'll stick this one on. Give a bit of leoparding.
Hey, how about stuff that's been going on this week?
Like what?
Well, we did the stairs this week, didn't we?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. You got a nice picture.
I'll get a picture up. Turn the brightness down, otherwise too
It will
bright for the
clash.
camera.
That's my stairs. Nice little forest. Going into the light.
Try to turn the brightness a bit more. I think it's too dark now.
Oh dear.
There we go.
That's my stairs. You had fun, you and Callum. Callum had the option of helping you with the stairs or doing the dishwasher. So he opted out you, didn't he?
No, we just got to
One's
add
so
carpet
stupid.
to it.
Yeah.
I had the idea to because
Go in with
if you
The theme, wasn't it?
yeah, because if you see the colour, it goes like a yellowy colour and then a green at the top. So I thought, what if we get like a few yellow steps and then green steps?
I've messaged
Or
a
green
carpet
carpet, I mean.
company. I've messaged them to say if they've got any offcuts so they can go in with my theme, and he's replied saying he's going to.
And the UK's had snow this week as well,
No, not a lot.
but it's still pretty decent. Some of us had a snowball fight outside. Me and my brother did. Like, he started it because he started scooping snow off his car, and then went to throw it at me. So I was like, right, you want to play that game? So I started doing it back. His aim was awful, of course. Mine's better. Kicked his ass.
Yeah, the way it goes.
What else has been done this week? We've been trying to sell a bloody car, haven't we?
Yes, I was going to come on to that one.
That was a
I was
nightmare.
going to have a good little whinge in a second because I think people judge you because you're a woman. So that's not very nice, is it?
Think they can. That's another one for scamming. Think they can come to you, be like they say, oh yeah, we'll buy it for this much, and then they come up be like, oh no, we're going to go with this much instead, which is a lot lower.
Well, I put it on for quite high, and I was quite happy for the prices to come down on it. You know, negotiate a sensible price, and it said exactly what it was on the tin. It had no MOT. It is a project car.
It's good for bangers.
And it's ideal for banger racing. Now, I asked one person who does banger racing, contacted me and said 70 quid. Now, mind you, we've had it value scrapped at a breaker's yard.
Yeah, we
at a better price. Yeah, I've done my homework.
We saw we could just send it to a scrap yard for like a certain price, and so that's kind of like our minimum. We're not going any lower than that.
So he offered 70 quid,
No.
right? And I was like, no way. Not the fact that I know for a fact they could, because they dismantled the cars down and you're only left with not even really the seats. They have their own seats going in. So I know they scrapped the car back to basics for racing because I go to the racetrack. So I know it, and I knew a few banger races in my day. I haven't bothered contacting other people. So I was like, no, because I know you could sell the lights for 30 quid each. You could sell the light switch, because how much we paid for it, because that's a second-hand one, for about 50 quid. You know, the tyres you can sell reasonably second-hand because they've still got a bit of thread on them. £20. You know, so if you strip the car down, decent radio and all that, you can get more than your money back.
Way more.
So I said to this one, no. I did have a nice convo saying, well, what racetrack do you go to? But you completely blanked me out, but still. Then I had somebody turned up and we told him the battery doesn't last long. It will die out halfway.
As soon as you turn the ignition off, battery's dead.
It doesn't last long, only
Like
nothing. Feet.
Absolutely nothing works. Lights won't turn on, windows won't go down. It's
Because
just
it needs a new battery, and we're not
it's
replacing
dead.
the battery if we're going to get rid of the vehicle.
We have to jump start it to get it to turn on every time.
And we did pre-warn them, you know, but
Yeah,
I think because he says he was doing an hour's drive to it.
Yeah, like we did say, the car's going to need towing, at least. And then the people come down and like they want to test drive it, and it's like, The car's dead. We've said it doesn't work.
Yeah. Now, if you want it as a project and do it up, then yes, you're going to get some money back on it, but not a lot. You break even. So I thought it was ideal for a project for somebody who's doing a mechanic course at college. So I had this one lad offered to pay my fixed fee. So I said, yeah, fine, no problem. And that's even cheaper than what the Breakers Yard's done it and what other people have offered. So I thought, yeah, I'll take it for him because he's a young lad. He's a student. He's paying for it. He says I can't collect it until the 15th. So I said,
you're holding on to it because, you know, people screw each other over. It's like, oh, well, someone else had decided to buy it, so you can't get it now. So
and
you
I
don't
wanted,
want to do that.
No, I wanted a bit of decency.
You want to kind of hold it for them.
Yeah, I wanted a bit of decency for people, you know, show that the gentleman word means actually words. You know, not like they are today, the way people are. And I thought, well, if it's my children doing a project and they need a car to work on to help them with their education, to get blah, 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 like you do, I would like it to be treated in that way. Plus, if he's a young lad who's had to go on universal credits and they only pay you once a month, with him specifically saying the 15th, so that tells me that roundabout that is universal credit day. So, you know, I've had the courtesy to hold on to the car, which is a lot cheaper selling him than a Breakers Yard's giving me, yeah? Because that's how I look at it. I thought, well, a bit of decency in the world, supporting each other, you know, something that the world's lacking today to do. So I messaged him about 10 to 5 going, oh, I realise I haven't gave you my address. So that's it, 20 minutes later, not heard anything. I'm supposed to turn up at 5 o'clock, 20 minutes past 5. I said, I take it you're not coming for the car now. Oh yeah, I'll come and get it, but I'll only have it off you for 80 quid. Seriously? You've just turned round because you most probably saw my profile picture, which is a woman, and all women are stupid and don't know anything about cars. So, oh gosh, well, I'll tell you, not some women actually do know a bit of information about the cars, because some women like the idea of the racetrack, the mechanic side and everything else, which I do. I am interested in cars because years ago I would have loved to be a race driver, but because I was in a car accident and damaged my back, I can't risk it because they've said if I have a nasty impact again, I would end up in a wheelchair. So no, I wasn't going to risk going into banger racing, which I've always wanted to do when I was 14. When I saw it first time ever in Hentsbed, I thought, oh, I want to be a race driver. But after my car accident at 18, no way. So I've always had an interest in cars. And I was absolutely, you know, because I was doing the decency and the kindness for this lad. And that's his attitude back. And this is where we're going to start with a vicious circle, which I don't want to join. I don't want to join that me, myself and I vicious circle that's going on. You know, I'm trying to show people, show a bit of decency. Let's have a bit of decency. Let's have the old gentleman's shake hands. It's that, again, the dog scenario. Somebody sells a dog, 400 quid. Oh, did you know you can get more money for them dogs? Wow, that 400 quid's then suddenly gone up to £1,000. You can see the loophole where you're getting on. Can we stop the merry-go-round ride, please?
Okay, you kind of sounded a bit all over the place that last bit.
I did. It just frustrates me.
But yeah, so this is why my empathy for people have just kind of like
goes down. It does. I just find today in society and life really, really hard work. Smile. Yeah, it's just what, you know, I thought I did a nice thing for that lad because I said to him, you're paying for the car at this price, which is for your education. You need to do some work on the car, which is a project. Yeah, he might have to buy some things from a scrappy to do it up or whatever he's doing, but he could still sell the car for £550. There's no difference if you have a hobby and you go fishing. How much do you pay on a fishing rod? How much do you pay for your maggots and all that stuff, which is technically dead money? But he wouldn't have had dead money. What he would have done is whatever he spent out would have got back, so he would have broken even. Yeah. But he was stupid. He thought he was being clever. Because he would have, in the garage, most probably, if he's apprentice working in the garage that day, and the lads would have gone, well, it's a woman and she desperately wants to get rid of it. she'll take anything for it. To be honest, mate. Oh yeah, right, yeah, in the garage. Yeah.
So now we're just saying...
actually, if you realise that car's been on my neighbour's drive for God knows how many months before we advertised it, so a couple of more days or weeks ain't gonna bloody hurt men. So to you men who advise that young lad, you know where the sun shine, or it actually doesn't shine.
Okay, what you going on? That's a bit weird at the end.
I am always weird. I am a weird.
But anyway, yeah, so we just decided to go with the Breakers Yard stuff, people.
Oh, well, yeah, because I had another one turn up and started with the attitude. I said, don't bother because I've already booked it in with the Breakers. You have it or you don't at the price that you said. Don't, because he wanted to do this because he was going to knock me down.
Don't turn up and
I was
change
like,
the price.
Especially when I'm telling you, this is what's wrong with the car. I'm not making it up. I do know.
It's like with that car selling company when we tried to get a car like mine. And we drove all that way, and they thought just because we drove all that way, we're gonna
take the car,
and pay all that, and pay that extra price. We're not. We're even.
No, I'm not. It wanted me to pay which is illegal for me to pay the Visa charge fees of £300. I went no.
Well, 3% actually.
Yeah, which would have worked out to be £300. I went no, I'm not paying it. I'm not paying it.
We just left.
So I just walked off. Because people think you travel that way, you're going to take whatever offered. Well, I don't. I'm sorry, but I don't. That's
like,
my
as Callum said with the story with Ash, he drove. Well, he had to get a train for that distance to buy a car, and the person decided to charge more for the car. So.
You know, when you agree on a price, you stick to the price.
And he couldn't go like he either goes back with nothing. With no car, or he had to pay the extra, so he had to get a checkbook out because that's all he could do. And because, and then it later turned out the car was very faulty. So Ash just kind of cancelled the check. Well, first he gave him the chance to come pick up the car, and the guy refused. And he warned him, said, "Well, then you've just given me the car for free because you cancelled the check, and that was it." So he had a free car. And that's what the person gets for being. As well? That's what the person gets for being greedy.
Did you know that if you buy a second-hand car, you have 30 days. If you have problems with it, you can take it back to the person you bought it from now. I didn't know that until a friend was telling me this morning. Yep, and they saw it on Judge Rinder, whatever. I never say his name right. Rinder?
Judge Rinder?
Yeah, and he saw it on his programme one day.
Okay.
Yeah, apparently so.
You been doing any little projects this week?
No.
No. I've
That's short and quick, wasn't it? No.
Yep. I've sorted out a website this week. That's properly running and it's working good for phones now. Because originally when I made the website, I get two versions to design it in. So I get desktop mode, so I can design it in a desktop. You know what you'd look at when you're on the computer. And then you have another mode that I can alter everything so it looks different for phone users, which is just a lot of work. So, because when I design it in one way on desktop, everything I've put up on that view gets jumbled up on the mobile, and then I have to manually rechange it on the mobile, which is just a lot, just more work that was causing hassle. I recently discovered this fun little tool that makes it easier for me to put videos on my website and artwork and all that stuff on my website now. So my website now works well for desktop and mobile.
Ooh, good.
Which is good. And also Auntie Ange is now on the About page, so if you go to mindstorm-productions.org, which is right here.
I'm changing my streaming day.
Yeah, that too. And you click About Us, I think it is, or just About, you'll see that Auntie Ange's name's on there now.
Is it? Yay, go me.
And her socials.
And I'm streaming on a Wednesday because every time it comes to Thursday, I forget.
I put a reminder on my phone, so every Saturday and Sunday at about 12 o'clock, it tells me stream day at 6 p.m, podcast day at 6 p.m.
Well, why haven't you got mine on there?
because
I couldn't
it's your
stream
responsibility.
because somebody was playing an online game with their brother and friends.
You know, there's this thing called communication. You can't say, "Oh, hey, I want to go streaming today," and I'll be like, "Oh, okay."
Yeah, but
I'll
I
come
don't
off.
want to disturb you when you're in the middle of it all.
It's not the end of the world. So that was her fault for not communicating.
Now, I came in and I heard him streaming after being a bit of food shopping, and I thought, that won't be happening today then.
You know, she could have just said something, but you didn't. Also, I decided to kind of like write on one of my whiteboards. Okay, what's that got to do with anything? I've got a little whiteboard that I've been marking down what I've been doing lately. So, like, sorting OBS out, the green screen that's behind. If you can see it, it's probably backwards for you guys because of the things flipped, but it says about here, green screen. So I've done that. What does it say? Intro, yeah, as you saw at the start of the video. Done the website. Website is up here, actually. It's got a line on it, not a tick, because, like, at the moment, what I've done for the website is just it'll do for now, sort of thing. Patreon, I've sorted the tiers in the about section and also the goals. I forgot to put the goals down, but whatever. And I've recorded the video that needs sorting out now. Discord is set up, so you know, check out the Discord link at discord.gg/KAVKZPS. So this is what I've been up to lately, ticking off everything bit by bit. It's almost done. Almost done. Sort an outro out soon. Yeah, that's what's been going on. That's what I've been up to this. That's what I've been up to this week. So yeah.
I don't know what would have crashed in the house because we're all upstairs.
Something's just fallen. Yeah, got 3 minutes left.
Oh,
Anything else you'd like to talk about?
Yes. When you watch these clips and you know what the scamming people use, just go, oh, that's exactly the same line as so-and-so program.
Yeah.
So-and-so.
Another thing, emails and stuff. If you get an email, if they say, dear customer or dear sir, ma'am, or dear your email, and say that you should click a link or have anything to do with money, don't click it. Like, if an official company will use your actual name. Your actual name. So
I've phoned a few people up, different people, see how they are.
So for us it'll be like dear
Pen in the arse.
dear mindstormproductions@gmail.com. That's not the actual email, by the way, but it's an example.
You are a pain in the arse.
Blah 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 blah. So whereas if it says my actual name, it says dear Mindstorm, and then I'd be like, okay, yeah, this is a real email.
I reckon we should go back to the old-fashioned letters coming through your letterbox. Bills
So
coming
what
through
about
the letterbox.
deforestation?
What?
Deforestation.
What's that?
Trees being cut down for paper.
No, we recycled today.
Yeah, you think recycling companies are like filtering it all out for it, because a lot of paper isn't recyclable, as it turns out.
Recycle.
Yeah, okay, but it doesn't sort out the demand.
We'll stop these stupid, pathetic leaflets coming through the letterbox then.
That's
would
why you
help.
just got to tell these people somebody's got to stop them.
No, I should go back to the old-fashioned pen and paper.
But then also paper costs. Why spend money on paper when send free email?
It doesn't, does it? Because how much do I pay each month on my freaking internet? So it's not exactly
But
free,
you're paying
is
for
it?
the internet anyway.
But what happens if I don't want to start paying for the internet? I want it to go.
You want to stop watching Netflix and Amazon Prime. You want to stop. You want to stop our weekly podcasts. You're paying for the service
yeah,
anyway.
but nobody watches us anyway, so it makes it worse for us. But we just do this for the fun of it. This is mum and son's quality time. And then when the bambinos pop along, if you ever get round to doing that, or one of them out of one of four of you will end up with some bambinos. You'll be going, look, there's your little mini moo there. Look, there's Minnie Moo in her younger days. That's when she was in her 40s.
You know how much we don't get watched. Not even our own family does.
Yes, my
Some,
sister in Bulgaria definitely does.
ever so small, but not even my own brother does.
No, he says he hears us, but actually now he hasn't heard us because he's got his headphones on. I'm going to have great pleasure in putting him through this.
Cool. Anyway, it's time to end the stream. So remember, don't fall for scammers. Watch for...
What are you going to answer?
Watch out for scammers. Make sure you check for spelling mistakes in emails that they potentially send. Names, email, like
Keep
stuff
your
that they
distance,
use.
clean your hands, keep smiling, but nobody knows you're smiling, so give yourself a smiley eye under the mask.
I'm trying to be
Hi.
on topic here. So watch out for scammers. Be aware. I'm taking it you're bored now, so you can leave.
How rude.
Watch out for scammers. Be good. Don't be a douchebag when buying stuff off people. And also check out our website, mindstorm-productions.org.
Emily, if you upset my son.
Join our Discord at discord.gg/KAVKZPS. And we might see you next week.
What do you mean, Mike? We definitely will be. What else is there to do? Nobody can do anything. It's lockdown.
You might or might not see her. You definitely see me next week.
It's so rude, isn't it? Emily, have you upset my son? Contact me now.